Hey, good evening, everybody. I just watched a very, very funny video by a young man called Luther Kissing. Now, came out very strongly against Mr. James Onamane, opposition leader. And, for someone who seems to have a good job, I think, it says he's the executive secretary to the office of the Prime Minister. And he's the SRC president, the University of Papua New Guinea. Apparently, he's also the board chairman of a security company called Awak Yamandu Security Services that's operating out of Leh. It looks like this young guy has really done pretty well for himself. And he's got aspirations of being a diplomat and a politician in the future. He's going about it the right way, I'd say, in this country. I mean, what do you expect, I'd say most of the politicians are, pretty much like him. Brain dead. Nothing solid, no substance. I seem to have conned some people, students at the university, to vote him into being the UPNG president. I'm saying this because what this Luther fellow was saying, this young fellow was saying, there's absolutely nothing in what he was saying. He was just going off criticizing Honorable Mr. Nomane for what? Power hungry, selfish, self-interest, those are the words he was using. He couldn't, that's all he was saying. He couldn't really pinpoint what Mr. Nomane was saying, what particular, Luther, if you want to criticize someone, you don't generalize and beat around the bush, what did he say? Get to the point. What did Mr. Nomane say that was wrong? He's saying he's speaking to the Prime Minister every time, pointing fingers. Okay, what did he point the finger to the Prime Minister about the subject matter? You're a debater, according to your profile. You should know that. You should be subjective, mate. You're personalizing this whole thing, and it tells volumes about the type of person you are. Basically, you got no substance, You can't debate. You can't debate on a subject. You cannot find a topic and stick to the topic. You have to attack the person who's delivering a message. You won't address the message. You want to attack the messenger. Why don't you look at what Mr. Nomane has been saying, and talk about that? If he has said the wrong thing, then show us what he has said wrong. And I'll agree with you, If I think you're right, I'll support you, no problem. But when you go generalizing like this and character assassinating like this, you're just another shallow person, You got no substance up here. You can't think, you can't rationalize, you're illogical. You're emotional, basically. You cannot detach yourself. And that is, for someone who's claiming to be a leader, I wonder if you really are a leader. And leaders are not, objective. They're subjective. They don't attack the messenger. They deal with the message. They talk about issues. You know what they say? Small minds discuss people. Big minds discuss issues. So my suggestion to you, young man, grow a mind. Thank you and good night.